It was me all along. Michael Myers from Wish, apparently. This is an awful, awful, awful mask, and I fucking hate it. But it's the only one I have, and I didn't buy a better one, so we're stuck with this one for now. Anyway, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm SKELE or Katie, and on this channel I do horror reaction content. I'm a huge horror addict. I absolutely love being scared. I love dissecting what makes something scary. I love cinematography, and I'm an artist, so you get my perspective from an artistic point of view. And as you can see, that I'm quite not quite there mentally. If you know this guy next to me, if you've been attending my Twitch streams, you'll know him as... No, wait, I wrote this down, hold on. Albert Morgan von SPINESTINE of House MCSKULLINGTON. So, you guys named him in my Twitch streams. Thank you very much. You're all very, very creative. I will say I couldn't be bothered to go downstairs to get a kitchen knife, so I just used my crisp blade. Michael Myers is feeling a bit spicy today, I guess. Anyway, today we will be watching the OG Halloween, because if you can tell, I am a huge Halloween fan. So I know most of my stuff on my channel has been blind react, first time watching stuff, but today, because it is spooky season, it is October, it is the most wonderful time of the year, I'm going to be doing a few little different things. I am considering watching some of my most favourite horror films together, even though if I've already seen them. I know I did say, hey, let's stick with stuff I haven't seen yet so you guys can see my reaction to things, but I think 'tis the spirit, and we should also do a little bit of stuff that I love, and you can see me get excited about it all over again, which is typical me, really. So I'm gonna do a bit of things like that, and still do some blind reacts and stuff over the month. I will say it is me editing all of these, as you can tell by my phenomenal editing skills, so things may take a bit of time, especially because I've said in my previous video I am doing an art piece alongside of my videos as well to make things a bit more, I don't know, different, interesting. I just think it's nice to offer you guys something a little bit different to just me staring at a screen telling you my opinion on things, because I know you guys enjoy me chatting and rambling and stuff, but I also am an artist predominantly, and I kind of want to express that. So anyway, Albert will be joining me on my videos probably from now on, at least for spooky season anyway. This is what I got him for. I got him for Halloween. One of my best investments yet, as of yet, actually. I think this is probably the best thing I've ever bought in my life. So he will be joining us, and I'll probably be dressing him up because that's what I'm like. You guys have enjoyed him on the stream a lot. You guys have given him interesting nicknames, I will say, so thank you for that. So anyway, Halloween. I am a huge fan of the Halloween series. I have been since I was a kid. I love Michael Myers. I would say him and probably Ghostface are my most favourite OG slashers, villains, whatever you want to call them, really. And I will say, going into this, you know, if you've watched my previous videos, you know I absolutely adore John Carpenter. The Thing has become one of my new favourite films. But Halloween 1, obviously, it set the pathway for slasher films in general, I would say, because if you watch it, it's not like the most phenomenal artistic masterpiece that you've ever seen in your entire life. Like, it's absolutely terrifying. It's not like that. The reason I love it is because what it did for horror in general. That's why I love it. It set a new standard, like starting off, for example, like it made, I mean, I'm British, so we don't have suburbs, but it made that, it removed that sense of safety from suburbs, back in those days, obviously I was not alive then, but still, it removed that sense of neighbourly safety and stuff, and like lurking in the darkness, which set up to make some really cool horror films going forward later on. And I'm pretty sure there's no blood in Halloween 1, I don't think, because it's not really gory. And I think that's why I also like it so much too, because it's doesn't need to rely heavily on things like that. We have the age-old of time talk of jump scares and what they really do for horror and things like that, and legitimately, like, I go backwards and forwards on my opinion for jump scares. I'm not against them. I think they can be annoying and cheesy, but I think I tend to stay away from those kind of films that they do that with anyway, so they're not really like my kind of films. But I think if a jump scare is done correctly, it can be good, and if it's not overused, it's good to see directors. I mean, John Carpenter's great for it. Directors know what can set the body off, like set off the body's fight, flight, and fawn responses. So when directors know how to use those functions of the body to craft a good scare, it's always really fascinating to me, because not just for horror, like the human body in general just fascinates me, and how we work, and I do like to psychoanalyze people a bit. It's just fascinating how we react to situations, because I've said in my previous videos, and actually someone replied to me that they were glad that I said this. Sometimes people in horror films will react in a weird way that's like, why is he not doing this? Why is he not moving? Why is this, is that? Unless you have been in that situation, you do not know how you're going to react. So it's always interesting to see a director's take on how each character reacts, and according to their personality and things like that. So in general, I love Mikey so much. If you've watched my Dead by Daylight stream, the most financially... Oh!
Moonwalker!
Oh
my fucking god!
The only game that I've ever done like full map Oh my god, where did you come from?
Oh my gee, I saw that!
I can't, I have to flirt. I have to flirt.
No, you don't! Leave him!
He's moonwalking again! I just really love the Halloween series. It's weirdly, I don't want to say it shaped my personality, but it's kind of one of the aspects of horror that's made me feel okay to be myself, like to be comfortable being weird, and to be comfortable enjoying horror stuff that people generally don't understand or don't like. Halloween is one of the series that has like been able to help me get out of my shell a bit and just be comfortable being like, hey, this is the stuff I love. I'm slightly autistic, as you can tell, so being able to have like that creative, because I think Halloween might actually have been the initiation to my horror obsession. I'm pretty sure. I can't confirm, because when I was a kid I was like, I think I've said in my previous videos, I was going through a bit of a phase that was like, I'm going to watch every horror film possible and force myself to never be scared of things. I don't know why I had that mindset, actually. That's quite uncomfortable to think about. John Carpenter is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I love Laurie as well. I think, especially in the later ones, which I will talk about, Laurie has been one of my most favourite. Well, I don't know. Now that I've seen Ripley, my mind has changed a bit. Laurie was one of my most favourite female roles. She's so badass, especially in the later ones. She is so cool, and I really like how they dealt with her character in the later films too, because I'm not a huge Texas Chainsaw Massacre fan, but the way they dealt with their original girl really didn't sit right with me. It felt really disrespectful, but they've given Laurie so much love and care throughout the series, and in the later ones, which I think I'll do a rewatch on the channel with because I have a lot to say about it, an aspect that isn't touched on enough is how these kind of traumatic situations affect you as a person and how they change you and how you live with those things, like Laurie defending her home, boarding up things, removing herself from society. Those things are rarely touched on in horror films because it's always a thing I'm like, what is the aftermath of this horrific situation? How are these people going to deal with things moving on? And then if like it rolls to credits and we don't know, and it's always something that sits in the back of my mind. So you see that probably some of the most times throughout the Halloween series, and it's really interesting to see Laurie and her family and how they live with this situation. And you can see it in the Scream series as well, to be honest. That's handled really well, especially in the later ones, which I really love, because with the Halloween films, I loved the most recent one. I thought it was fantastic. The spoilers, the end to Michael Myers, I mean, I don't know, let's be honest. They'll probably keep it going, but that was really fun. I enjoyed that. I loved that a lot. That was fantastic. But the one prior to that, I think it was that one, I didn't like that film. It just felt a bit like I want to say like just the entire film just felt like a useless witch hunt for the entirety of the film. I can't remember which. I think that was Halloween Kills, but it was like in the entirety of the film was just a witch hunt, and it felt like nothing really happened and got done. But Halloween Ends, I really loved. I thought that was great. But yeah, we're going back to the first one. So I know there's a few different versions of Halloween 1, and I might touch on the Rob Zombie ones a little later because I have a lot to say about them too. This one has, I think, 3 different versions. So the 1978 one, which is the first released one, the 1979 one, which I don't know if it was banned from the UK or something, or it got an 18 rating. I was looking into it a bit, and it was like I was getting mixed information, so I'm not sure. And then there's an extended cut as well, but I'm not actually entirely sure if I've seen. So I'm going to just watch the OG 78 one, because this is the one I've seen so many times and I know it well. And to be fair, I haven't seen it in a very long time, so it'll be fun to jump back into it. Regarding the Rob Zombie ones, I have seen a lot of people don't like them. And I loved them, especially the first one. I think the second one's it's okay, it's not as good, but I really enjoy it. I like to think of the Rob Zombie ones as a spin-off. I don't like to attach it to Mikey as a character, because otherwise I think that's where people are not liking it, because it's so different and things like that. I think if you remove them, it's the same concept I have as like if you read a book and you think the book's fantastic and then they release the film and the film is absolutely garbage. That's how I like to separate those two things in my head, because otherwise you're just gonna hate everything for as long as you live, and I think that's not really the best way to look at a piece of art. So I tend to separate the two, because I really like the Rob Zombie ones a lot. They're very grungy and kind of punk. I was gonna say goth, but it's really not. Like I don't really know how to describe them, but I really like the aesthetic and the vibe and the feel, and it's so far removed from the John Carpenter ones that I think if you didn't separate them, it would be a bit weird, because they are completely different. I love them all. I think that the Halloween series drops significantly after, I would say, the 4th one. That's where I don't even know if I've seen the 5th or 6th one, to be honest. But that's where I just kind of lost my attention span a little bit with the series. So anyway, we are gonna jump into this. I am very excited, so please come and watch along with me. If you would like to watch the entirety of the thing, you can see the watch party on my Patreon. Those links are going to be below. And thank you to my Patreons as well. I love you guys so much. You have been really inspiring me to take some interesting directions with this channel. Thank you so much for your feedback on there as well. That's been amazing. You guys are the best. And obviously everyone watching as well, thank you for your likes and comments. It has been really fun to just express my feelings on horror with you guys and get so excited over the artwork, the cinematography, the practical effects, because if you know, I love practical effects so much. So before I get sentimental, just thank you guys again, you are wonderful. My socials are down below as well, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitch. Be sure to jump in on my Twitch streams Mondays, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9 PM UK time. We are gonna still be playing Baldur's Gate, but I'm gonna play some spooky games over October. That's gonna be lots of fun. I think I'm going to play Outlast 1 because if you know, I have a slight heart condition that I don't exactly know because I'm still getting tests on it, but Outlast is the only game I had to put down because it really hurt my heart, and obviously I am a sucker for torture, so I'm going to play that and just tap out if it gets a bit much. But yeah, so those are going to be really fun and I would love to see you guys there. Yes, let's get into this. I always love hearing that tune so much. I've been saying lately, I've been obsessively listening to John Carpenter's music. Oh, I didn't know how good a freaking musician he was after watching Mouth of Madness. My goodness me, that is like my kind of music too. And the other day I was listening to this song, walking around my little village, just for funsies. But I'm glad that people were saying that they wish there was more metal scores in horror films. I really wish there was, because Carpenter does some really amazing metal stuff. This is so simple as well. I know how much I say simple horror in general is amazing, but this is such a simple, memorable, like you can hear the first beginning of this song and know that's Halloween. Everyone knows. Another reason why this is such a monumental series. Simple title intro to just a pumpkin. It's all you need to know, really. It is Halloween. Adamsfield, hell yeah. Oh, that house stands out so much, doesn't it? The map on Dead by Daylight is so good too, that you get to go to this house. I love it. I always remember this beginning being so intense and impactful. Like I haven't seen this film in like years and I remember it so well. Michael's mum's got some nice decorating, I can't lie. I like the plates on the walls. I like that the continuation of this film, because you don't really get much from this, but is like how Michael is like the epitome of evil and like what caused him to do this as a 6-year-old. Bye, Judith. Bye. I like this too. I always talk about how the less is more concept, being able to see as little as possible is always effective. Oh no! This is awkward. Your timing. I mean, maybe they thought, ah, it's just a bit of fake blood. It's weird he didn't get any on him, actually. It's a huge knife. It's that shot. Amazing. I love it. I love it. Almost Halloween. Hello, Doctor.
You haven't anything to worry about. He hasn't spoken a word in 15 years.
I think by the final one, he's like 70.
Yeah, they let them wander around.
Well, this is awkward, isn't it? They don't. I love all the little sound effects, they're so good.
The evil is gone.
The evil is gone. Lovely Haddonsfield. Lovely, lovely Haddonsfield. Such a comfortable, quiet town. I'm sure nothing bad could ever happen. I do love this concept. Like, we don't really get like these kind of... I mean, I guess we do get these kind of places in England. But there's something about the American white picket fence sort of style suburbs, towns, whatever. Like, they're built to be family friendly kind of thing. I think she was meant to be like 16, 17 here, but she looks a lot older. I can't get over the really thick tights as well. It's a cozy town. There, Mikey. To be fair, I couldn't breathe through that thing, so I know what he means. It's tough, mate. Just like... I mean, that doesn't even have a breathing hole, so I don't know if his does. He's just making sure that she gets there safely. I do think that is such a funny concept to think of Michael Myers driving a car. There he is! Hi, buddy! Look at that big old pumpkin. There's a picture of me with a huge pumpkin as well, trying to carry it around. Oh my, I won't punch them. No, it's pumpkin! Oh. I'll beat him up. Mikey. Mikey coming to deal with the bullies. He's very good, isn't he? Very good driver. Do you want a lift? Does he not have a bag from school or anything? Any books? Do 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 do. Hey!
I don't think so.
Not quite. Sometimes his face just looks so funny. Evidently not. He thought about it, wasn't worth it. Such a cute little town. It's funny how like his legend grows throughout the town and like all across the town everyone starts to fear him. Hey, there he is. He's gone.
Laurie, dear. Wants to talk to you. He wants to take you out tonight.
Well, say yes.
Scared another one away.
Just imagining him like bolting up there and like hiding. I love autumn. It's so nice. Ooh. God, it's been so long since I've done trick-or-treating. Room's so bare. Oh, to be fair, mine is quite the opposite. I love this scene so much, but I always just think of the meme now of when he's just like raking and she's just continuously watching. Such a good meme. I'll see if I can find that. Okay, that's a better outfit. I love pumpkins so much. I can't wait to start carving pumpkins. I'm gonna make some pumpkin bread, some pumpkin soup. I might make some pumpkin cakes. Oh, I'm so excited for Halloween. Might follow someone around the neighborhood in my mask. You know, just girly things. I don't even know what I'm gonna dress up as this year. I'm going to a haunted house experience and I'm not allowed to dress up for it though, so. It's a noise car. Very nice.
Just have time.
My mum would never let me drive her car. I love the name Judith as well. It's so pretty. Such a shame. I love it. Dead by Daylight. One of Mikey's offerings that he can take is his sister's tombstone.
I brought it for Tommy. I figured carving a jack-o'-lantern would keep him occupied. I always said you'd make a fabulous Girl Scout.
So good that she brought one, because he's broke. Well, it didn't break. He fell on it because of some bullies.
My dad! Get rid of this!
It's so funny, her character development, how she becomes so badass.
Things like that, huh, Laurie? Shut up. He's cute!
She's so cute, bless her. There we go, I'll do the music for you so I don't get copyright claims. I did find YouTube tends to claim more the audio rather than the actual visuals, which is odd. I do like all the houses, they are nice. Not usually a white picket fence kind of gal, but these ones are nice. Would they not see him? Maybe I'll go as Mikey this year and just wear my wish mask. And just get a jumpsuit. That'll be easy. I mean, I sort of did Mikey before, but I can't breathe in that thing and it stinks. Let's just get a better mask, really.
He got hungry. Could have been a skunk. Could have.
How did I forget about this?
This isn't a man.
Damn, Mikey eating a dog. I don't remember that. It's like huge windows.
Could have seen us through this window. Standing on the lawn, he could have seen inside.
How could he not see her? This is why you need double glazing.
And simply evil. What do we do?
It is such an interesting concept. I guess similar in The Omen. I really like these weird, creepy kid stuff.
And why? Tarantula Man?
He could have worse magazines, to be honest. Tarantula Man, that sounds cool.
Oops. Hold on a minute.
Hey, puppy!
Hi, Lester. I'm about to be ripped apart by the family dog.
He knows. He's a good boy, he knows. Oh, she's too busy getting traumatized. That was me when I was a kid, and she actually looks like me when I was a kid because I had a fringe like that. Sorry, bangs if you're American. Oh, that lighting is so good. Oh, I love it. It's so perfect. The contrast.
Tommy, there's nobody outside.
The lighting is just so good. So perfect. Lindsay is invested. Oh, puppy, no. Puppy, no. Leave. He will eat you.
Lindsay! Never mind. Guess you found a hot date.
I think I removed both animal scenes from my memory. Ugh. Poor puppy. Oh, I love that. That's so good. That's very clever. Amazing. Thank you, John. Thank you.
What about the jack-o'-lantern?
We love that. Laurie loves The Thing. Laurie is a huge fan of The Thing.
Can we make a jack-o'-lantern now?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do a jack-o'-lantern. Apparently it's weird to Americans that British people keep their washing machine and dryer in their kitchens. Our houses are too small for laundry room. Like, we can't have them. To be fair, mine's in my shed, so I don't count.
Oh,
Hi,
is
Mikey.
this one of your
cheap trick.
He's gonna help you with your laundry. He does like to toy with them, doesn't he? No tricks, just death. Must have been the wind. Lindsay is glued to that TV. Ah, just the lighting and everything is so nice. It's so well done. So simple and effective. She does look a lot like me when I was a kid. I didn't even think about it.
Oh my foot, I'm stuck.
That's convenient. She doesn't care, she just wants to watch a movie. So another thing, like the mask, I think was an accident, but like the stark whiteness and no detail is really good against all the dark scenes he's in. Turn the TV off. Waste electricity. Jesus Christ. It's such a cute like neighborhood kind of feel though that gets absolutely destroyed. Like everyone knows each other. I need to look in like what specific stuff they made for the sound effects. So I don't know. It's always fascinating to me to see those videos of like them making footstep sounds like by holding a pair of shoes and like tapping them. Scrunching up stuff and that. The Thing. I still need to watch the OG. Let me check the dates. When did the John Carpenter's thing come out? 1982. Was that like a little, hey, this is my next thing? That's clever. I love it. They keep all the house doors unlocked as well? I never thought about that. Yeah, I guess they do. Huh? Twas unlocked. He has so many opportunities to get her though. Just keep pressing it. It would not stop. I think he got fed up. He was like, oh my god, this is taking too fucking long. Is this still a thing? I really need to watch the OG. This looks good. It seems so different. Because I only recently watched Carpenter's one on my channel, if you want to see it. Loomis be looming.
I'm not afraid. Fool. I'm not. Then go in.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We don't mind. These are the annoying bullies
Go
anyway.
ahead, Lonnie. Go in.
Unless Mikey can teleport.
Up and down these streets. You're telling me they're lined up for a slaughterhouse? They could be.
Yeah,
All right,
pretty
I'll
much.
stay with you
Yeah.
tonight. Just in the chance that you're right. And if you are right,
To be honest, like as far as horror movie goes, the policeman is actually pretty good in that, given the setting and the environment and how safe the town is, usually the cops are going to be like, no, it's fine, I'm not going to listen to you, you're fine, whatever, I don't care. He's actually actively doing an effort.
Blouse is expensive,
His
idiot.
glasses.
Then you rip my clothes off, then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. Yeah, I think
It's expensive, idiot. Not those glasses, bro. The front of his car is so small. Close the door. I know this town is meant to be very safe and everything, but still. It's just so weird going to a random person's house and doing this. Mikey just watching. kill him now, you have a perfect opportunity.
Well, I thought she'd be home by now. She went to pick up Paul.
Well, she's totally not here.
Totally
Stopped
not
off
here.
someplace. Have her call me when she gets home, though. I have Lindsay here, and I want to know what time to put her to bed.
Okay. Later.
Have a good time.
This is gonna make me laugh how different people talk and how probably like 20 years time people are gonna look back and say how cringe we spoke as well. I eagerly wait for that. To watch back on my videos and be like, wow, that was embarrassing. I probably won't, to be fair. But just, I don't care anymore. Look at the jack-o'-lantern. That's cute. How many phone calls are in this entire film? Goodness me. It's quick. Totally. Those glasses.
Come on now.
I just realised Mikey has a huge growth spurt later on, doesn't he? Good, he was getting annoying. This is such a good death scene, I love that one. Just leave him there, he's fine there, perfect. Like that sheer strength. I love it, it's so good. Just hanging him up on the wall. Decoration. He just watches him as well. Oh, I forgot about this.
Well, did you get my beer?
I forgot about this, amazing.
Cute, Bob, really.
See, you can't say that Mikey doesn't have a sense of humour. Bless him, he looks so cute there. He's just a silly guy. He's even taken the time to cut out eye holes. Creative. Oh, she was knitting.
Hello?
Dib. Dib.
All right, Annie. First I get your famous chewing, now I get your famous squealing.
Famous squealing. I love Laurie's outfit here too. Oh, that bag was for all her knitting stuff. That's why she couldn't carry her books. Oh, that's funny. I thought that Laurie is an avid knitter. Just open it, they're all unlocked. This is such a good scene. Man. He set this up as well. It's a lot of effort. But put the carrying around the tombstone. A lot of hard work went into that. Poor Laurie. So good. Just a glimpse of him. Did it. There it is. There it is. Didn't. Did it. The lighting with like the banisters and everything, so well done. Come on, Laurie, come on. It's that double glazing. Sometimes it's useful. Oh Lord, he coming. Oh, he coming. It's still the same shot as well. So much happens in this shot, it's so good. There's so many memorable scenes. This is why knitting is very good. I mean, we all know too well that you literally can't kill Mikey. The man will survive anything. Right, Loomis, still be looming.
Where were you? I went.
You can't kill the boogeyman.
You sure? Can't kill the boogeyman. Did she do something with the hangers? I can't remember. Yeah, there we go. That was some good aim. That was some good aim. Okay for now. Until he gets back up. Just how he moves and how he sits up. So good. There we go, Loomis. There's your alert. Now you know where he is. Oh, I forgot about that. You see his face a bit. I think in one version you don't see the shots being hit. I'm not sure though.
It was.
The shape. It was the shape. He gone. He can't be killed. I like the font of it as well. Such good font. I mean, is there much point me really saying a review or anything? But yeah, it's always nice to see it every October time. I do love seeing it. I'm going to try and get this edited for the 1st of October, but we'll see how I get along with that. But yeah, always, I do fancy seeing the second one too, so I actually got the second one on DVD. For some reason I have the second one on DVD, not the first one. But yeah, it's just such a fun little film and I love it so much. And the series is great. I would still say it holds up. It's obviously, you know, sets up for more, which is always good for a series because I guess then they can milk it a little bit too. But yeah, stay tuned for more spooky stuff over October on the channel. I'm going to be just doing a few different things. I want to touch on some Saw films as well because there's still a few Saw films that I haven't seen, so that should be fun. So yeah, I'll try and keep up on editing some more spooky content for you guys over October and some spooky games on stream too, things like that. Be sure to join the Discord so you can stay up to date with all news of what I'm doing over October, and it's going to be lots of fun. I think I'm still on track for doing, because I really want to do American Werewolf as well, so I think I'm going to do that over October. Some things like that will be fun. The Fly just went up, so I hope you guys liked that one. That was lots of fun. I really enjoyed that film. So I've got a vague plan, and I'm gonna kind of go, because I'm very spontaneous, and I tend to just get ideas come to me and then I work off of that. So I'm gonna keep decorating as the month goes on. My backdrop around me will probably change. I mean, this is my room, so you know, it's my room. But the great thing about Halloween for me is that Halloween decorations just become household furnishings after Halloween. Those bats have been on my wall for 7 years. They're just above here, so that's why you don't see them in my videos, so I've always had them up. But I got a Halloween cushion, and yeah, we're just gonna, I got some little bats. You can't really see them because of my camera, but these are little bats on my mic, little tiny bats. So yeah, I'm gonna spookify it as the month goes on, and that will be lots of fun. If you guys have any recommendations for Halloween content that you would like to see over on the channel, I'm also considering doing not horror stuff but fun Halloween stuff. Like I really want to watch Halloween Town and things like that, so maybe I will dive into stuff like that if we just keep it Halloween related for this fantastic spooky month. So yeah, open to recommendations. You can find the uncut watch party on my Patreon, the link below. So if you would like to support the channel, you can do so there. Your support isn't necessary. The love you send me is more than enough, and I'm so happy to keep this channel going. I also have my art and my gaming channels that will be in the description, so check those out. And I hope you like Albert as well. He's great. I think I might get him more masks depending on what we're watching. I think that would be fun. But yeah, how do you feel about that, Albert? He's not very talkative. So yeah, stay safe, stay spooky, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye, my skeletons.